Hey, Coach Cruisers, what is going on? I am Brad. I'm the host of Coach Cruise. And anyway, today, unfortunately, we're here to talk about some bad news. And what is the bad news? Of course, many of you know Carnival has gotten absolutely destroyed recently on Wall Street, right? The stock market has not been kind to CCL, that is Carnival Cruise Line stock. If you're an investor like myself, you've been incredibly disappointed in the portion of your portfolio that contains Carnival, as it has taken a hit by the means of 23% off in a single day. If you own a lot of Carnival stock like I do, you lost a lot of money. And that's exactly what happened. So I was not a happy camper on Friday. And then Monday, you think like, hey, as much as it dropped on Friday, it's got to go back up a little bit. Doesn't it? Doesn't it? No, it dropped even more. It dropped almost 2.5% again today. I think it closed at roughly 703 on Friday, and today at the closing bell, it was roughly around $6.85. It had dropped even more. How far will it drop? Hopefully that is about it. But then Carnival comes out with bad news for Carnival cruisers even, right? And well, we'll get into that bad news as well right after this.
I just can't get away from a good time.
Okay, so well, let's discuss the bad news that is everything Carnival right now, at least is related to the stock market. Okay, so as I just mentioned, Carnival Cruise Line stock dropped 23%, mostly because the earnings that Wall Street was expecting did not live up to what Carnival was hoping for. They came under the line by quite a bit. Now, it wasn't all bad news. If you compare bookings from 2021 third quarter to 2022 third quarter, those bookings rose by roughly 30%, which was not bad. But if you look at some other numbers, like for example, say pre-COVID 2019, the bookings for this upcoming year are down compared to 2019, and the bookings are being offered at lower prices. So that does not look good to Wall Street. You combine that with the inflation that has inflicted the entire world and the massive amount of debt that Carnival has accumulated during COVID. And yeah, it's a recipe for stock prices going down, for them plummeting. Now, is it fair for them to have dropped as low as they have, roughly 25% now in just a couple days? I'm betting that it's not. By betting is a good way of putting, because it absolutely is a gamble right now, investing in Carnival stock. And yeah, and if you've gone by way of me, you've lost money. So I am by no means an expert, but I'm having faith in Carnival. I actually bought some more stock at Carnival today at $6.85. I just can't see how that price can drop much lower than it already has. And I'm hoping that it rebounds at least somewhat and goes up and can make a little bit of money off the Carnival stock. I mean, pre-COVID, I remember I was trying to buy 100 shares of Carnival when it was trading at $48 a share. And now you can get about 8 times that amount for the same price, right? And this is just a couple years later. So has the cruise line deteriorated to that point where it's 8 times less value than it was? Well, obviously COVID has had an impact on the world in a lot of bad ways, but I just feel like Carnival is too strong of a company, a corporation, to just fizzle away to nothing. So my hope is that they rebound, and over time that stock price slowly starts going up, or quickly. Quickly is not a bad thing either. And those of us that have kept our faith in Carnival will recoup some of the losses that we may have incurred here recently. Now, some more bad news for us Carnival cruisers, and that is Carnival, in an effort which understandably now, especially after seeing the stock market report and their stock plummet, has cut some things on their cruise ships. And one of those things they've recently cut is SEA Day Brunch. If you see the picture on my side here, look at all of the menu options that are being axed. And, I came across this while doing some research, and some of the things on the menu here that are being axed are some of my favorites. I know the seafood tower, for example, is my wife's favorite thing. She loves to get like a bagel and, put some egg salad on the bagel, or tuna salad, or, salmon or whatever, and just, enjoy the bagels with those excellent toppings and just have a little brunch type thing, SEA Day Brunch, right? One of my recent favorites that was added to the menu just a few short years ago is the salmon superfood salad. And that is being axed, taken off the menu. That was something I really looked forward to. There still are a lot of options on the SEA Day Brunch, but certainly a lot of really tasty items are being taken off. So the appeal of SEA Day Brunch isn't going to be quite what it was in the past, which I know is going to be disappointing to many Carnival cruisers, including myself on the next cruise I go on. But I tell you what, it's still a cruise, right? We're still going to have an awesome time. I know I can't wait for my next cruise, which will be around Thanksgiving. And I'm not going to let the, a few items being removed from the SEA Day Brunch to ruin my cruise. I'm sure I will still have an awesome time, as I'm guessing you will too on a future cruise, whichever cruise that may be that you're going on. So that's all we have for today, everyone. I hope we can take this bad news in stride, and soon it will turn around, and like a bad rainstorm, when the sun comes out, and maybe we'll see a rainbow or something, things will get a lot better, right? So that's all I have for you today. I hope you all have a great evening, a great week, and we'll see you soon. Take care, Coach Cruisers.
I just can't get away from a good time.